Nowitzki sets a screen for Johnson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. That's good for Nowitzki on the assist by O'Neal. Now it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
And the defense has to be up on Nowitzki more than that because he's too good a shooter from outside.
Rondo passes to KD. Now Leonard. Guarded by O'Neal. Got a piece of it. Baylor with the steal. Pass to O'Neal. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. A different look for Dallas. Mutombo is checked in for Nowitzki. Jones comes in for Baylor, and Paul subbed in for Johnson. Then for the Warriors, Chamberlain's checked in for Leonard. Davis is subbed in for Curry. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Rondo. Here's Davis. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Jones dishes to O'Neal. Paul looking over the floor. Irving sets a screen for Paul. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Irving can't get it to go. Now Rondo. Still yet to score. Chamberlain with a screen on Jones. Durant trying to break free. And that one's good by Chamberlain.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Moving against Davis. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Paul. Releases, and O'Neal gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now, here is Chamberlain. KD's shot is off. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. Mutombo kicks to Shaq. Back to Mutombo. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. And stolen by Chamberlain. And he drops it in from the low post. Chamberlain got his second bucket of the game to go.
And guys, the thing about Wilt, he says he runs the 40 in 4.4. That's elite wide receiver speed. But don't forget, the guy's 7 feet tall and close to 300 pounds.
Mavericks leading by 3. Shaq passes to Mutombo. Pass to Paul. Over KD, and it's Paul missing. And it's the Warriors' ball. Chamberlain kicks to Rondo. Outside Durant, front pass the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Mutombo in the high post. Chamberlain on him. Mutombo misses.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Bringing that intimidation factor. I love it.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
First quarter wrapping up here, and Clark, it's a tie ball game. And we'll be back right after this. We're back at the Western Conference Final. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
They've disrupted the offensive flow, and they are making things miserable for any ball handler.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. We've got Barry. Rondo out there with Davis. Then it's Kemp, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5, down low.
And if there's one guy you know won't hesitate to pull the trigger, it's Barry. Before that pass even got there, you could could tell his mind was made up. He was going to take that shot.
Now Rondo following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Pass to Johnson. Here's Wicks. Paul outside. Here's Wicks. He's covered by Kemp. Shaq going to work inside.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Chamberlain with a screen on Paul. Rondo with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Pass to Chamberlain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offline with his three. Paul against Rondo. Here is Paul. He has 5. Here's Shaq. There's the drive. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. O'Neal's got 6 points.
And how many guys, 7'1", 325 pounds, can put the ball on the floor and go to the rim like Shaq? He is a physical force.
Here's Rondo following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Ball against Rondo. Poked away. Stolen by O'Neal. Paul dishes to Johnson. The shot will not fall.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Pass to Chamberlain. And here is Davis. Over Johnson. And it's Davis missing.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Paul against Rondo. Back to O'Neal. Johnson up top is guarded by Davis. And the shot is good from Johnson. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter, with about 3 minutes gone by, timeout called the Warriors.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
Yeah, no choice there but to burn a timeout. You've got to talk it over, regroup, and hope your opponent cools off a little bit.
Kukoc, he's checked in for Dallas. Doncic comes in for Jones. Johnson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Rondo. No scoring in this one. Johnson outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 3 assists now in this one.
And Rondo, as good as anybody with his handle, it's like that ball's on a string.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Doncic kicks the Paul. Shoots over Johnson. Paul can't get it to go.
And that's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Outside for Rondo. Johnson in the corner. Davis setting the pick for Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Davis gets a wide open look. A shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And the ultimate combo guard. Johnson can pass with the league's best playmaker.
Ball outside. Pass to Johnson. Davis against Doncic. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, with Luka Doncic, we're talking about a 6'6", 230-pound point guard. Tough to contain when he's aggressive.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Mutombo is checked in for Cooper. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Johnson. And the Warriors also making a change. Durant's checked in. That free throw good from Doncic.
Popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Pass to Durant.
You know what? And now we chopped it up.
Here's Barrett. A three ball. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Doncic against KD. Mutombo is screen on KD. And the basket by Mutombo. Mutombo's got his first basket of the night.
And that is why they call him Mount Mutombo. Chiseled like a rock.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 2. To Davis. Chamberlain with a screen on Irving. Here's Davis. And Shaq pulls it down. And so here is Dallas. Outside Irving. Pass to Shaq. And here's Doncic from the arc. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Barrett. Covered by Mutombo. Now, here is Chamberlain. Cans the 12-footer. Chamberlain got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Dallas calls timeout. Nowitzki's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in.
Anthony Edwards is a hyper-athletic version. Look at his dribble setup. Look at LaMelo Ball. Tell me what that is. People think it's so out of the ordinary. No, he just dribbles it a little higher.
Chamberlain got a perfect 3 for 3 so far.
Swing ball. It's the same.
Nowitzki with the screen on KD.
Yeah, he definitely more play and he knows that.
Doncic passes to Paul. O'Neal sets the screen for Paul. Dallas again missing. Paul's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Johnson kicks to KD. Pass to Chamberlain. Chamberlain a screen. Here's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Nowitzki. Here's Shaq. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. O'Neal's got 6 here in this quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
They're really marking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
And here are the Mavericks now. Paul with the ball. He has 5. Nowitzki for 3. They get the rebound. Chet bullies his way inside.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Outside Durant. Back to Johnson. Pass to Barry. Six to shoot. Curry on the wing. Fires the 3. Barry misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Paul. Misses off the right iron.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Now, here's Johnson. Scoreless thus far.
Well, if there's one guy in this league, you better run off the three-point line. It's Curry.
And so it's Dallas with outside Irving. Nowitzki inside. Chamberlain on him. Nobody near Irving. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Timeout called the Warriors. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next 2 minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Dennis Johnson's checked in for Chris Paul. And the Warriors also making a change. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Curry deciding where to go with it. Johnson's shot is off.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Inside, Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
How about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Sampson's checked in.
At the line for one, Luka Doncic.
Doncic, no good on the free throw. Warriors trail by 4. Curry outside. Curry from 3.
Well, that's one in the first, and now here's his second in this quarter. The defense might want to run him off that line.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Dallas Mavericks. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 5. Shaq with a screen on KD. Takes the 3. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the dunk by
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. And here are the Warriors now. It's a three-point game.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now the Mavericks with it. Doncic outside. O'Neal sets the screen for Doncic. Warriors with the rebound.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Johnson, the pass to Curry. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 9 assists now tonight.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now, here is Irving. 10 points for him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
The shot's good from Barry.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Nowitzki outside. Now, here is O'Neal. Guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
It's deflected. O'Neal with the steal. 1:07 left now here in the second. Outside Irving. Pass to Doncic to end the run. It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Johnson against Johnson. Outside Durant. Here's Sampson. Now here's Curry. Covered by Irving. Shot clock at 2. Lets it go from 14. He misses the mark. He's now 6 of 8. Mavericks trail by 4. Johnson, the pass to O'Neal. The kick out to Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, he is lighting it up tonight. Irving showing us a little bit of everything.
Up top, Curry. Here's the 3. No good that time. And that'll do it for the first half of a competitive game so far. Warriors lead by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Golden State Warriors.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cuts to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. They're 0 for 3 in the series. Kenny, what should they do to stave off elimination?
They got to take a long look in the mirror and figure out which vacation spot they're going. In other words, they're toast, Ernie.
Listen, I don't need to break out the crystal ball to tell you how this ends. They have the white flag up, and the season is on the clock.
A lot of metaphors there, but I get the gist. Speaking of toast, what do you prefer on toast, Kenny?
Jam, no butter.
Jack?
Jam, jelly.
What's the difference between jam and jelly, Shaq?
I have no
Jam
idea.
don't shake like that.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
The Warriors leading. Baylor is out there with Doncic. Then there's Irving, and it's Chris Paul. And it's Nowitzki in at the 5. It's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Doncic outside. Back to Paul. Pass to Nowitzki. Beyond the arc. And it's Curry with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Then by 4. Good work there as it goes. Irving's got 15.
He knocks down another from the mid-range. Irving has this shot down pat.
Irving's gone 6 of 10 shooting tonight from the field. Pass to Leonard. Chamberlain dishes to Johnson. Durant kicks to Curry. The 3. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Curry's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. Curry against Paul. Baylor is screen on Curry. Paul for 3. It's good from long range. He's got 8.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
A shot's good from Irving.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Irving's gone 4 of 7 from long range, so some big numbers for him outside. He finds Leonard. Durant deciding where to go with it. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from deep. Mavericks with the rebound. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Irving with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. To the paint, here's Nowitzki. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
What confidence from Nowitzki, managing to get his shot off. Wow. Still drawing contact.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Nowitzki. And so Nowitzki knows both of them.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here's Johnson. He has yet to score. Oh, the silky smooth 3 from KD.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot.
Dallas calls timeout.